What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Of course, last night was the Village of Dalton board meeting, and boy, it was a lot of fireworks. But I want to get into one lady in particular. She did not give her name, and she did not have any petty comments towards Tiffany Henyard. A lot of people did. They're upset. But this lady, you can tell she's a church lady. You can tell she grew up in the Baptist church. And you can tell that she's a Christian woman, all right? You just kind of have that feel that that's this lady as she is. And she's going to address the behavior of Tiffany Henyard at the board meetings. Not only just Tiffany Henyard, but the others up there, especially Keith Freeman. I'd like to play her entire speech, and then we're going to come back.
Good evening, residents, my fellow residents. So glad to see you. Hopefully you will be here all the time, talk to your neighbors, bring them, and all of that. What I have to say, first of all, the mayor, the administrator, both are busy doing other things while we're speaking. I've always been told if someone is speaking, you should pay attention. I understand that you hear with your ears, but you still give respect with eye contact. At least the person feels like that you're listening. The information, the situation or whatever that I have to discuss is the procedures or way that we're treated as residents when we come to a village meeting. This is a village meeting where we're supposed to be able to get information, maybe what's going on in the village, share information with our residents, maybe that they're not aware of. But we're standing out in line. If there is, which I see this sign posted, I don't know if it's been there all the time or not, but the point just to refresh our memories or to enlighten us or whatever, or educate us, then put it on the door where the agenda is to let us know that there is an occupancy quota or whatever. How do we know that? Yes, it's here inside. I go along with that. But just a refresher or whatever, post it so we know. And before, if there was or is an occupancy or quota or whatever, in the past, we've had standing room only. And in the future, if it is a capacity of 43 seated people, then it may be a possibility that we need to look elsewhere so that we can have enough space for our residents. Even though none of our concerns or anything is addressed, it's just recorded or whatever, because the people that make the rules or address to the rules are busy talking between themselves, writing and whatever. So residents, stay focused, pay attention. And all of these, quote, lies or whatever, that's funny that there's documentation. One of our trustees even brought to our attention with a copy of the statement and asked, did anyone see it? So how can you lie with something that's in
Ma'am,
writing?
your time is up.
Thank you.
Now, what I want to talk about is something very paramount, because she's the one that brought this out in as much depth as she did. Now, don't get me wrong. Other people have hinted at Tiffany Henyard not paying attention to them. One lady said that, when she's being criticized, she turns her head. And there's a lot of evidence of, Tiffany Henyard talking to Keith Freeman, taking notes, not paying attention to what the citizens are saying. But that is rude. Okay? Now, let's put black men on trial today. And I'm saying that because when I look at a lot of these blogs, and this is coming from someone that was in the manosphere, the black manosphere, I was in the black red pill. I was quite known for being in the black red pill. But one thing I will tell you about me and some of the other brothers in arms that were criticized at one point for disliking the black community or disliking black women, you would have never seen or heard of us in person or on a live stream disrespecting women live that are trying to have a conversation with us that's being cordial. I've never seen it. Now and you guys remember how hey, 2015, 2016, 2017, hey, it was going down on YouTube and black YouTube. But you just can't find that. You want to know why? Because as black men, I don't care if you're anti-marriage as a black man, you're just not going to be able to disrespect a woman like that when she's talking to you, especially if she's talking to you in a way that's reasonable. When I hear this woman talking that in the tonality that she's speaking, she's being a reasonable woman. And she's a woman that is old enough to be Tiffany Henyard's mother. And she ignores that woman like that. And I'm telling you, y'all ladies out there, you keep talking about these men are this, these men are that. The biggest problem we are going to continue to see in black America is the disrespect of the same sex gender groups towards each other. Black men, we have the biggest problems within ourselves, and black women, the disrespect that I see black women giving each other. Now, of course, you're going to have black men and black women, having those little gender-based things, and, that could go on online or in person. But for the most part, a lot of black women are responsible for pulling sisters up. Black women put Tiffany Henyard as the mayor of Dalton. They gave her the opportunity, which is one thing I will say about black women. They will support. They will give you the opportunity. And then to sit there and look at them as if they don't even matter. Don't talk about black men anymore. Seriously. A black male mayor, no, he can't do that. As black men, we even afraid to do that. That's how much Tiffany Henyard, you talk about disliking black women. No one dislikes black women like her. No one. And it doesn't even matter if you're a woman and you're being, let's say, mean. Now, I can honestly say, if somebody's calling her names or whatever, of course, you can have the proclivity to look away. But again, you are the mayor. One thing I love about Brandon Johnson, which I don't, Brandon Johnson is a mayor in Chicago. Brandon Johnson don't be looking away when he's getting his ass handed to him. No diddy. Brandon Johnson takes those public comments like a man. And y'all think Dalton is turned up on public comments? Press 1 if you're from City of Chicago. Go look at those City of Chicago meetings about the migrant crisis on Forbes Breaking News. Listen, you got the People's Alderman, George Blake. You got them sisters and brothers that come. They always come to the meeting. Man, them people's turned up. You got Chicago Red. They making noise. They cursing. I'm talking about, man, Chicago public meetings is brutal. Ain't nothing on planet Earth like Chicago board meetings and public comments. Nothing. I ain't never seen nothing like that on the internet. Them people in Chicago be cursing in there, making noise, making ruckus, damn near ready to fight. Everything is one lesbian sister that gets up there, and she brings the house down every time. That man stands up there like a man. He takes that criticism. He takes it on the chin. Want to know why? He signed up for that. He signed up for that role. And he know his black ass better not be disrespecting no damn black women as the goddamn mayor. That's what he know. And that's what all of us as black men know. It ain't got to even be discussed. You know where your career is going to go. You can't disrespect black women like that. Now, if you want to talk about somebody or give your opinion better be your opinion. But for you to get up there and disrespect these, what did she do to some of these ladies? The ladies were handicapped, elderly. She blocked the ability for them to park so they couldn't get into the meeting family. Like, do y'all understand? Now, imagine a black man doing something like that. Man, they would have had that dude under the jail. Somebody would have shot him by now. If Tiffany Henyard was a male mayor, his life would be in danger. Some of these brothers would have shot him. And I'm going to be honest, don't want to be mean, but if it was a black man on the level of Tiffany Henyard and something just by luck occurred to him, a lot of the brothers wouldn't feel too bad. Okay? But men understand that it's consequences by how you act. Tiffany Henyard don't understand that she got consequences for how she act. which is why she going right here acting the fool. And this is something that has to be addressed in Black America. A lot of these people coming in, the younger people, Black women or Black men, when you are over your group and you are accountable to them, and that's one thing Black people don't like to be. We don't like to be accountable to each other. We want what comes with leadership without no accountability. And we don't have no problem giving it as Blacks. No, we don't. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Shirley Dexton, back at it again with an episode of Celebrity Junk. Preacher for all you do, Sir Bell. We're out.